Hi, I wanted to do another video. I um, don't really have a lot to talk about that I can think of, but I'll figure out something. One thing I was thinking about is talking about me joining some groups on Facebook. It's two groups, they're about the same kind of group. They're both about, groups for people who hear voices. Um, I joined the groups today. I got approved to be in the groups today. Um, I feel like my experience is a little bit different from other people that hear voices. I can talk to the voices in my mind about things that I think about my soulmates and other things or things that I feel that come up where I can hear about things about the devil. Other people seem to hear things that are more random, like not really so related to something that they're interested in or things like that. That's not really my experience. But the way I found out about the groups I'm talking about on Facebook is that I looked up the Hearing Voices Network. Um, Hearing Voices Network that I talked about yesterday. I talked about them. They are an organization I found out today that started in 1987. And they started because they wanted to say that hearing voices isn't necessarily mental illness. And so I really appreciate the group that there is a group like that. I'm really glad for it. And so are the people in my mind. My soulmate, others in my mind. In my mind, not here is my experience. So, but other people too. Food Lion, but I don't know. But here, Food Lion doesn't really show that they are who they are to me in my mind. Neither does my soulmate. Others are not the same. I've heard from my mom in my mind. She's not the same person in my mind as who she is here, meaning she can't tell me that she said that in my mind, but she won't know what I'm talking about if I tell her, and then she talks about things related to my soulmates and stuff like that. She just says that she is going to be my soulmate soon and stuff. That was one thing she said once to me one time, and that just means she's the people here. I said before, they're all really my soulmates split into many people. Some people they don't want to be though. People that have been mean to me or have done things where I feel bad or something like that. They don't want to be those people. I'm trying to turn my face more to this side because I feel like I'm always turning to the side, turning to this side. But I joined those groups on Facebook today. I told my story. I told a bit about myself anyway, about my experience with hearing voices. It started, I think, in January of 2008. I think it was January. It was after I met a ophthalmologist that I thought was one of my soulmates. I met with him in a regular appointment, and I thought the person was my soulmate. I ended up sending an email in 2009 talking about the person, and that I wasn't allowed to see the person anymore. I tried to make an appointment one day, really to see the person. It is kind of bad that I did that, but I couldn't see the person anymore after that. I don't really feel too bad about that. I don't really care anymore. But I still think he is one of my soulmates. This side looks different from this side, but anyway, let's see, 4 minutes. I'm not going to talk long today because I don't know of a lot of things to talk about, but there's plenty of things to talk about. I just don't have things coming to mind. There's plenty of things I could talk about, though. Um, I could talk more about me trying to find a store to shop at. There was something I mentioned yesterday that I wanted to talk more about. I don't remember what it was now, though. Something is trying to make it so I cannot remember. It's making a very irritating feeling as I try to remember. He's saying now hit yourself in the face. So he says hit yourself in the face so that I can look like I'm crazy. Supposed to be something to do or something to say to make it seem like I'm crazy, and then something where it's supposed to be that I do something to make me look crazy. He's really obsessed with that. But something I talked about yesterday, I want to talk more about. Something is slipping it from my grasp as I try to remember. Maybe I'll talk about it tomorrow if I watch the video again from yesterday. But, oh, I remember now. I wanted to tell about that. I wanted to tell about how I feel like Food Lion could be a store that is my friend, and they didn't really indicate here in any outward way that I could